President Obama and President-elect Trump have been trading potshots over the holidays, but yesterday they spoke on the phone about the transition. The president-elect called it a very nice conversation, but hours earlier, Mr. Trump accused the Obama administration of disrespecting Israel at the UN Security Council last week. Secretary of State John Kerry then defended those actions in a wide-ranging speech that sharply criticized the longtime U.S. ally. Chip Reid is traveling with the president in Honolulu. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. Secretary Kerry spent more than an hour explaining the Obama administration's plan for peace in the Middle East, a plan that President-elect Trump is expected to ignore when he takes office next month.
I think his speech really speaks for itself.
Standing with boxing promoter Don King, President-elect Donald Trump took a break from meetings at his Mar-a-Lago resort Wednesday to weigh in on U.S.-Israeli relations.
When do you see the United Nations solving problems? They don't. They cause problems.
Trump's comments came after the UN Security Council recently voted to condemn Israel for continuing to build settlements in the West Bank. The resolution also condemned Palestinian violence.
The United States did, in fact, vote in accordance with our values.
In an impassioned speech, Secretary of State John Kerry said the decision to allow the vote to move forward was in line with long-standing U.S. policy.
The Israeli Prime Minister publicly supports a two-state solution, but his current coalition is the most right-wing in Israeli history.
Kerry said Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's support for settlement building has hurt the peace process.
The two-state solution is now in serious jeopardy.
Netanyahu offered a blistering response.
Israelis do not need to be lectured about the importance of peace by foreign leaders.
The Prime Minister accused Kerry of downplaying the threat posed by Palestinian violence and expressed disappointment with current U.S. policies.
Israel hopes that the outgoing Obama administration will prevent any more damage being done to Israel at the UN in its waning days.
It's improper for anybody to talk about our president the way that he did.
Former U.S. ambassador to Israel and Egypt under both Republican and Democratic presidents, Daniel Kurtzer, says Netanyahu may be emboldened by Mr. Trump's public promises to upend policy toward Israel.
The indications are that he's heading in a direction that's 180 degrees away from what every previous president has done since 1967.
In a tweet, Prime Minister Netanyahu thanked President-elect Trump for, quote, his warm friendship and clear-cut support for Israel. Josh?
Chip Reid in Honolulu. Chip, thank you.